Hey queens, welcome back to my channel. We need to catch up on our reading goal. We are currently 10 books behind our reading goal and we need to catch up because it's July. I think if I don't hit my reading goal of 50 books, I'm gonna cry because I set it low so that I could hit it and I'm still behind because I hit a 2-month-long reading slump where I think I only read one book and nothing was hitting. I didn't want to read anything. And now we have some catching up to do. So this reading vlog is gonna be basically me trying to see how much I can catch up on my reading goal and see how many books we can finish in the next maybe few days, maybe week and a half. We'll see how long it is. My current read is King of Wrath. I'm reading it on my Kindle and I am, I think like 5 or 6% through the book already. I started reading it yesterday, but I really haven't had a chance to read it. I've already read 2 or 3 books this month. I think I read Done and Dusted, Throne of the Fallen, and Live, Ranch, Love. So that's 3 books down, but I'm still 10 books behind. So it's rough out here. So we gotta speed up on our reading. So maybe I'm gonna pick some shorter reads, some little cute rom-com-y books. I've really wanted to start the King of Sin series for literally ever. I bought this book like last year, I'm pretty sure. So I wanna start this. I'm literally only 5% in, so I have no thoughts or anything on this book. Right now it's giving arranged marriage, forced proximity with a little bit of a twist. Like I'm literally like a chapter or 2 into the book. So I don't really know much like about this book or anything. I know that our 2 main characters are Vivian and Dante Russo. He's like a millionaire, billionaire type of person, and her parents have arranged her to marry this man, Dante Russo, and I think Vivian knows of him but has never like met him before, so he just shows up at her house, at her parents' house one day, and her parents say that that's the person she's gonna marry. So interesting concept. Let's see how this plays out. I know that Anna Hunt's books are usually spicy and I don't know if I'm necessarily in the mood for like a lot of spice, but we'll see. Anyway, we're gonna read and try to catch up on our reading goal, and hopefully oh my god, no, the second cat's in here. How come you didn't want to eat your dinner? They only want to be in here because I shut the door. Anyway, I'm not gonna be reading right now. I just kind of wanted to film this intro while it was quiet in the house because everyone's gonna get home from work soon and then it's gonna be super loud in here. So I will read some of this tonight, I think, and I'll try to remember to pick up the camera. I've tried to film reading vlogs in the past and I always forget to film myself actually reading the book. So I'm gonna try to get some clips of me reading and I'll give you guys some updates today and tomorrow and hopefully maybe the next day. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to read this. I think it might be a quick read, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish up my homework because I am on the last stretch of this freaking college program and I cannot wait to graduate in the middle of August. So I have literally 1 month and I'm so excited because I could not be so much more excited to just graduate and be done. So I'm gonna go finish up these assignments, or at least start them, and then I'm gonna go pick up Jacob from work and I'll come back and we'll chill, we'll read, we'll do some little cleaning up stuff, and yeah. On the book, I read this morning and this afternoon and I'm now 148 pages into the book. I'm not hating it, but I'm not loving it. I don't know if I need to read more or if I need to maybe listen to it on audiobook, but I'm just not loving the characters really. And I feel like the romance between the 2 characters, like the premise of this is like arranged marriage, like I said, and kind of they don't really have any other choice, but I'm not feeling the romance between the 2. I feel like it's very forced. I mean, I guess it's kind of the point, but I don't know. I'm not loving it, but I'm not hating it. It's entertaining. It's a very quick read. I feel like each time I sit down, I get like 60, 70 pages read in like under an hour. So I guess that's good. I'm also a fast reader, so maybe it's just me being fast. But yeah, I'm not like 100% into the story yet. I'm not halfway yet, so maybe once I get halfway or a little past halfway, I'll start enjoying it a bit more. But right now, I'm not loving it. How many times am I gonna say that? But I felt like I got so hooked in by the Twisted series. I mean, I didn't finish that series yet, but I got so hooked with book 1 and 2, and I love Anna Hong's writing. It's very like fun and I'm entertained, and it's a quick read, it's easy, but I just don't feel the connection between the two characters, and I think I just have to read a bit more and maybe see how their romance progresses and how their interactions progress. I'm gonna continue reading though. Hopefully I get a little bit past halfway. I'm gonna either read up here or go downstairs, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's my update on this book. She's just here. She's just a book. I'm reading her, I'm entertained, I'm not bored, so I guess there's that. But I'll check in with you guys maybe once I'm a little bit more done this book, if I have any other updates, or once I'm done, I'll give you guys my thoughts. But I hope to finish this either like today or tomorrow. I don't know if I'll finish it today because I do want to go to bed early. I checked my watch, but I took it off because I just showered. But I feel like I'll finish it tomorrow afternoon, maybe, and then we can pick our next read from the stack of books on my shelf right there. So I have my cat here. He's sleeping on my blanket that I sleep with. Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday. No, it's not Saturday, it's Sunday. And last night I finished King of Wrath. I didn't actually think I was gonna finish it, but like I said yesterday, it was just such a quick read, and I literally binged this book in a day, pretty much, because I started it at like 10 o'clock on Friday night, I think, and then finished it around 10 o'clock yesterday. So I still feel like my feelings are the same way that I felt like when I was starting the book, that I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. I think I rated it a 3 on Goodreads. Let's actually just check. So yeah, I didn't really feel the romance until like pretty much like maybe 70% through the book, and then I felt like the end was super unnecessary. The way that like the last maybe 50-60 pages were just like so redundant, and we didn't really need all that. I feel like it could have just ended 60 pages before it actually did. But I mean, it was good, it was entertaining, it kept me entertained, it was a quick read, and this was another book added towards my reading goal. So we're 9 books behind, which is great because I'm currently listening to The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I actually have never listened or read any of her books before, and I'm listening to what I just said, The Housemaid, on Audible. I was listening to it while I was doing groceries this morning, and then while I was kind of cleaning up the kitchen. And I'm not going to listen to it because I'm going to edit some YouTube videos for my main channel, and then I'm also going to do a little bit of computer stuff, but while I am driving around in a little bit, I'm gonna listen to some more of it. I feel like I will finish it today. I usually do laundry and stuff today, like wash my sheets and stuff, but because our laundry machine is broken, or actually not the laundry machine, but the piping in our house is really messed up, so I can't do my usual Sunday reset. So I did my laundry yesterday at my grandparents' house. But usually I would listen to my audiobook while I clean and stuff, but we'll see. I really want to finish the book today. It's a very quick read. I think I have like 5 hours left. So if I listen to it pretty much all day while I do my cleaning and picking up different things around the house and cooking dinner later tonight, I should be able to finish it in time. So that's the plan. I'm gonna edit some YouTube videos, and then I'm also gonna work on just getting some admin stuff prepped for next week, because I actually have a pop-up market on Saturday. It's actually book theme, which is interesting, but so I'm doing like a pop-up with my business on Saturday, so I need to kind of get myself prepared for that and make all the things I need to make. So I kind of have a busy week this week. So if I can get this book out of the way, or not out of the way, but like listen to it and just finish it today, that would be good, because then I will be 8 books behind, and then we will pick our next physical book read. I'm thinking Happy Place. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. So maybe I'll read Happy Place. Ideally would like to read Happy Place on a sunny day outside. So we'll see if there's going to be any sunny days, because I feel like that just really sets the scene. That's kind of the book updates for now. I'm really enjoying The Housemaid. I think it's very interesting, and I like how the audiobook is being read. So yeah, that's the plan. I don't think I'm gonna give you any updates really until I finish this book because it's a thriller, so there's not really much updates to give. Like usually with a romance book or a fantasy book I have more updates to give throughout the book, but maybe I'll update if I'm not enjoying it. But until then I'll probably just update you guys once I finish the book, and I'll just film as I do a couple of house things and just Sunday things throughout the day. Okay guys, good morning. It is, I don't even know, it's 8 o'clock. It feels like it's so much later, but I've been up since 6. Last night I finished The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. It was actually really good. I enjoyed the book. I was listening to it on audiobook while I was doing like my Sunday reset type of stuff, and while I was cooking and driving around. I ended up at the fabric store yesterday to get some new fabrics for my business, and so I was listening to it while I was driving there. But then I ended up reading the last little bit when I was in bed because I didn't want to get my AirPods and listen to it. So I just finished reading it on my Kindle. And it was actually really good. I really liked it. It was entertaining. It was a quick, fast read. The twists were actually very unexpected. Sometimes with thrillers, I end up guessing what the ending or what the plot twist is going to be before we actually get there. But I didn't actually expect this to be. Like I kind of had a little suspicion on like the characters and what they were actually hiding, or at least one of them. But one of the plot twists I was not expecting at all. It literally came out of nowhere, and well, it didn't come out of nowhere, but I was just so shocked. So I really enjoyed it. Now I think I'm gonna read The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. I'm actually wearing yellow today. I'm wearing a Halloween shirt, but it's not Halloween. It's just Jacob. He likes these shirts, so he has all of my summer ones, and like they're gray with like summer design, so he has them all in his drawer. But anyway, I'm gonna read The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. I feel like this is a good book to kind of get me back into the romance mood. I read The King of Wrath and it was not really romancy to me, honestly. I don't even know what genre I would like. Obviously it was romance, but it wasn't giving cutesy romance, and I know that wasn't the point of the book, but like lately I've been really in like a wholesome cute romance mood, so I feel like this is gonna be a good book. Everybody has said such good things about this book, and I want to read 7-Year Slip before I read a novel love story. They're both by Ashley Poston, but I've heard great things. I've heard really good things about her writing and the quotes and stuff in the book and just the way that she writes a romance, so I'm excited to read this. And yeah, I'm gonna get the tabs out for this, pick a bookmark and put it in my book sleeve, get the highlighters and stuff. I won't be reading this probably till later today because I have work to do. It's Monday and Monday means work, and I actually have a lot to get done, and I will be filming a studio vlog for my business channel, so I will read later today. Hopefully I'll start it and hopefully get somewhat into this book. I think I'm entering fall mode, especially because I'm going to start fall planning for my business, so I'm honing in all the cozy vibes today, and I'm basically manifesting fall. Way too long to get the tabs for this book. For some reason I have like no yellow tabs at all, so I had to custom make a little tab sheet. But anyway, this is the color combination that I came up with. The best part about reading and like annotating for me is picking out the colors and getting to figure out the vibe of the book. I just love it. It's not for everybody. Annotating is definitely like a personal thing, but I love doing it. I actually hated doing it in high school because I was forced to, but now I really enjoy doing it. And I was like, how could anyone even like annotating? Like just read the book. But I love it because it helps me find the quotes. I find like a deeper connection with the books usually that I annotate like really, really well. So anyway, I usually annotate most of my books because most of my books I end up loving, and if I don't end up loving a book, I'll either stop annotating or I just won't even annotate to begin with. Anyway, I just want to show you guys the color combo for the book. It doesn't match perfectly, but I think it matches good enough. And then I have no idea where my blue pen went, but I'm gonna buy a new set of pens soon, so I'll get a blue one back because I really wanted to have a blue one for this. But I picked yellow and orange and then a yellow highlighter and a blue highlighter. I used to have a dark blue highlighter, but I don't know where it is. and I'm using the same bookmark that I used for King of Wrath because it just matches really well. And yeah, that's everything that I'm going to prep for this book. I'm not going to show you guys every time I prep for a book because honestly it takes too long, but I just want to show you kind of how I do it now. And then we're obviously gonna put it in my book sleeve. I'm excited to read this. I hope it ends up being as good as everyone says. So it is currently 8:45. I just got back from Girls' Day with Angela and Hunter, and we went to the mall. We went to DSW and we went to have margaritas and tacos. It was really fun. And now I'm back home. I have a raging headache, so I'm gonna try and read a little bit of The 7-Year Slip. I have a really bad headache, so I don't know how much I'm gonna read before I actually just go to bed because my head is pounding, but I'm gonna try to read a little bit, maybe a couple chapters, and see how we're liking it so far. I did my nails yesterday. I was gonna do Gel X on myself, but then it was taking me too long, so I decided no Gel X. I'm just gonna put clear gel. I'm gonna read for a bit and then I'm probably just gonna go to bed because I had a really fun day, but I have a headache. I just started that time of the month and I have endometriosis, so these months are usually months, these couple days, weeks, actually just like the whole of my life. My cycle is very difficult. It hits me really hard, so I'm just gonna put my heating pad on, read my book, and just chill. Since I last filmed me reading, I started a novel love story, I think in the last, I don't even know when I started this book. Started this on July 16th and it's July 22nd. I'm on page 96. I honestly haven't read the past couple of days or the past week because I've been so busy with prepping for my pop-up and just with work and stuff. So I read like a few pages throughout the last week, but I read a big chunk or like a decent like 50 pages at my market yesterday. It was super busy, so I really didn't have a lot of chance to read, but I tried to get as much reading done yesterday as possible. I'm going to the beach tomorrow with Angela and Hunter, so I'm going to be able to hopefully read a little bit while we're there. We're going to tan, we're going to chat, we're going to have snacks. So I will bring this with me. We did read, or rather I listened to, what was it? What was the book? The Housemaid by Frida McFadden on Audible, and then I finished it up on my Kindle when I was doing Sunday Reset last week. So we are still 9 books behind our reading goal, but once I finish this book, I will be 8 books behind. First kiss ever to exist, ever. Oh my god, literally, I'm literally giggling. Why am I giggling? He says, we both might have gotten the wrong idea. I agreed. I like it though. We could try it again. Goodbye. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, stop. I need my taps. Okay, period. so long since I last checked in with you guys. I've been trying to film as much like clips of me reading as possible, but I've really just been forgetting about this video and forgetting to like film when I read, which is my problem when it comes to trying to film these reading vlogs. But I'm gonna get better, I promise. This is my first reading vlog that I've ever filmed, so just please bear with me as I get better at filming every day. But I did end up finishing the 7-Year Slip. I finished that. Let me check on my phone. I use the app called Bookmori. It's right there. And that's what I use to track my reading and track like which books I've read, how long it takes me to read each book, because it has like a book calendar right here. So you can just tap on book calendar and it will show you all the books that you've read and each day. And it's just so cool to see like how much you've read. So I hope to finish Magnolia Parks before the 31st. I didn't read anything today, but I'm gonna read some more tonight. But I did finish 7-Year Slip. It did take me a long time to read that book. I ended up finishing it at the beach last Tuesday. I read it at the beach and then I came home and I finished reading it. I read a lot of it at the beach, but it did take me like pretty much a little over a week to read that. But to be fair, I wasn't really reading it a lot, so like maybe it took me like 3 days total to read. But because I like on Bookmori, like from when I started it to when I finished it, it was a week and a day. And then I took a day break in between finishing 7-Year Slip and then starting Magnolia Parks. The reason why I didn't finish reading 7-Year Slip that quickly is because the week that I started it, so the week of July 15th, that week I was extremely busy with work. I had so many book sleeves to make, so many orders to get done. I was just constantly busy like every single day, especially prepping for my book market that was on the Sunday. So I didn't really have enough time to sit down and read, and I didn't even end up listening to it on Audible, which I wasted a credit for because now I'm finished. Then I started Magnolia Parks on Thursday. I went downtown and I've been doing a lot of reading since then. It's now Sunday. I haven't read anything today, but I do plan on reading some more tonight. But I am 172 pages. I'm on chapter 26. So this is the book. This is my bookmark. I'm just using my green striped bookmark that I made, and it has like glitter laminate on it. And then these are my tabs for it. I just find this interesting because I like to show this stuff, but because I like to annotate, but I'm using a green Mr. Pen highlighter and then this set of tabs. I don't have a legend for my tabs yet. I usually make that before I start my book, but I have been tabbing it slightly. But yeah, I'm enjoying this book a lot so far. I'm really eating up every single second of the drama, the back and forth between Magnolia and BJ. I just love being back, seeing Magnolia and BJ's story again. I love this type of book. I don't know, it just keeps me so entertained, and like the toxicity and like the drama is just really entertaining for me. And I don't read a lot of books like this or know a lot of books that are like this, but for some reason it's just so like enthralling with every single page that I read, and I'm just like I'm eating every second of it up. Every time I read, like I read the first Magnolia Parks and I gave it 5 stars because I loved it so much, but then I read or I listened to Daisy Hates and I loved it too. And I said like I was a Daisy and Christian girly, but like every time I'm thrown back into Magnolia and BJ's story, I think deep down I am a Magnolia and BJ girly, and I love them. I love it. But anyway, I need to get on with my Sunday activities today. I'm getting stuff prepped for work tomorrow, and I already went to Fabricland this morning to pick up some stuff. So I haven't really been reading or listening to any books. I wanted to get The Housemaid's Secret on Spotify, but I realized that it's not even on Spotify because that's what I'm currently reading on my Kindle, because I don't have any Audible credits left for the month until August 5th. So I am gonna either listen to something else in the meantime, or I'm going to just listen to music and watch YouTube videos, and then I'll like continue reading Magnolia Parks tonight. I like to read Kindle when I'm outside, or when I'm at the beach, or when I'm driving. Well, actually, sorry, no, not when I'm driving, but when I'm in the passenger seat. I like to read my Kindle. For some reason, it just helps with the motion sickness, which I don't know how that's even possible. That's kind of the update on my reading stuff. I haven't read too much since then. Let's see where my reading goal is at. I haven't really, like I finished the 7-Year Slip, but I don't think my reading has changed yet. I need to read like a bunch of small books, I think, in order for my reading goal to change. So we're currently at 9 books behind schedule. I think when we started this, we were at 10 books, and I think I have read almost 4 books since starting this video, and I'm still, like, I only made 1 book of progress, but I think this was fun. Anyway, we're gonna continue filming this until I think I leave for Osheaga, which is in Montreal, a music festival, on Friday, and then I think that's when I'll end this video, or maybe I'll finish it when I come back on the Monday and then I'll edit it, but I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I'll finish it before. Something about these books is just more fun when I'm reading it. I think that's why I didn't love Daisy Hates as much as I do like Magnolia Parks, because I've always read Magnolia Parks, but I listened to the first Daisy Hates book, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna get started on my Sunday stuff because I do have to cook dinner later. I read this last night and I'm now at chapter 35, 228 pages in, and I'm eating it up. I'm really eating it up. I'm making lunch and I'm gonna read a bit before I go out with Angela, and I've been working all morning, so I'm probably gonna eat lunch, read, then go continue editing videos for my main business channel, and then I'm gonna go out. But I'm trying to finish this by tomorrow night. Okay, I want to finish this before August 1st, so I'm determined. So I'm gonna read. I don't know, I'm loving it so far. So far, it's giving me 5-star, 6-star feeling, so we'll just leave it at that. She got him there. She got him there. I'm reading the last little bit of Magnolia Parks. I can't read you the line that I want to, but oh god, I swear I need to read the next book of Magnolia. Like, I need it, and I know I need to read Daisy Hates, and I know that we're gonna see Julian, Magnolia, BJ, all of them, but when I tell you Julian hates, I literally want to highlight this whole page. I can't, like, I literally cannot. Maybe at the end I will post a little spoiler because I really want to read you guys this quote. It's like leaving me unwell. Anyway, I'm on page 415. I'm going to continue and finish this book. So I just finished and I'm very unwell. It was cute up until it wasn't. Jessa Hastings really knows how to leave you contemplating your whole life after every single book. I literally at a loss for words. I think I need to process this for a day. Come back to you guys tomorrow when I know what to say, because I don't know. So it is the next day and I have digested this book a little bit. I'm still a little bit, I don't know about it, because this book was so good. I find that the Magnolia Parks books are a lot more fast-paced than the Daisy Hates. To be fair, I did read, so far I've read both Magnolia Parks and I've listened to Daisy Hates on Audible. I do have the physical book, but I didn't actually read it. I only read like the last few chapters, but I am obsessed. Sorry if you hear the washing machine in the background. I'm doing laundry in the middle of the day because I am leaving tomorrow. But anyway, I loved every second of this book. I am so like in deep with the character analysis that comes with both BJ and Magnolia's perspective. Everything that they say and everything that they do has a reason, and it all stems from something. I don't want to say too much because this is a third book in a series, so a lot of the things that I would want to say are spoilers, so I won't say anything too in depth, but I will say that the whole like series so far, even the Daisy Hates book, is very character driven and like found family. I love the relationship between the characters as the story progresses, especially Magnolia and her sister. The relationship that we got to see with them in this book literally was so good. It made so much of a difference to the story, and I'm not going to say too much about it, but I just really enjoyed that dynamic within this book. Obviously I enjoyed the BJ and Magnolia dynamic too. I really thoroughly enjoyed this book. If you're thinking about getting into the series and you didn't like love the first one, or you haven't quite read the first one based off of what other people have said about the series, definitely read it. Like, try out the first book, and if you don't like the first book, try reading Daisy Hates, which is the second book. You may just very well like it. I was hooked the moment I read Magnolia Parks, the first one, but I definitely am getting more and more into the story each book that I read, and like I don't relate to the characters because it's very hard to relate to a lot of the themes in this book, but I do feel like such a connection with the characters, and I think that's such an important part about why I feel like a 5-star feeling or feel that a book is really, really good. Is like if I can connect to the characters and I literally feel the emotions that the characters feel while I'm reading this book, if that happens to me, I already know that it's going to be a 5-star read. And so far, I think they've all been 5-star reads for me. Maybe Daisy Hates was 4-star, I can't remember, but Magnolia Parks, the first one, was 5 stars, and this one is definitely 5 stars. Probably 6 stars because I'm so in love with the book and I just love the way that it's written and the way that we get to see things through Magnolia and BJ's eyes and just their point of view. It's just, oh my goodness, the heartbreak, the turmoil, the frustration, the annoyance that I experienced through this book. This amount of pages, words on a page, literally made me go like this with my emotions. And literally, how do words on a page do that? Okay, so that's basically my thoughts about it. Like I said, this is a series, so I can't really go in too much into depth about like the storyline and the plot and stuff, but I really did enjoy this book, and I will probably talk more about this in the wrap-up. I don't know if my wrap-up will be posted before or after this, but either way, they won't be posted too far apart because I'm doing a whole bunch of editing today, so I'm gonna try and get them all edited and scheduled. So let's check on my reading goal, because that is basically the whole premise of this reading vlog, was to try and catch up on my reading goal. It is very difficult to do that because I feel like as I finish one book, I'm like already 9 more books behind. But let's go to Goodreads and see what we're looking like. We are still 9 books behind schedule. Yesterday it said 8 books and now it's back to 9. So I feel like I'm always gonna be behind. I'm literally never gonna catch up. I'm literally never gonna catch up. It was fun reading with you guys and doing a reading vlog. I will get better at filming more of my reading and just getting better at the reading vlogs in general. They're kind of hard to get into the groove of because I do forget to film a lot of the times when I read, or I forget to update you guys on the books that I read. So I'll get better, I promise. But if you guys did enjoy this reading vlog or just reading vlogs in general and you want me to do more, let me know down in the comments below or leave a like on this video and I will be sure to do more reading vlogs. But thank you guys for joining me on this journey to try and catch up with my Goodreads reading goal, where we started with I think 9 or 10 books behind schedule and we're at 9 books. So we read some really good reads in this video and I am happy that we found a 5-star read. I think if not 1 but 2 5-star reads, and I'm just very happy that we got to spend a couple weeks together reading. We have a guest, a co-star if you would. My god, my co-star. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.